Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the F&G show.
The F&G show.
This is our review of Black Summer. This is episode 3.
Yeah, 3.
Episode 3.
No. Oh, yeah, right,
Episode 3. So what do you think of episode 3?
Well, I thought it was a little boring. Even though the whole scene was in a schoolhouse, and the kids were protecting themselves from zombies, and I guess they set traps in the school for anybody that comes in, whether you're a zombie or not. You pretty much are going to be entertainment and or killed, one or the other. So it's every man for himself in these things, looks like right now.
Absolutely. Every man for himself, God for us all. This episode showed that we didn't know when the original 2 folks was running. It was 4 of them. They took off running. They found a school. They got in the school. They thought they was going to hang out in the school for a little bit. They said, yeah, this is good. This is good. So the guy with the gun said, if we see anybody in here, we out of here. Yeah. Everybody agreed, but then they saw a little kid. And when they saw a little kid,
they all hearts melted for him.
Oh, it's a little kid. He like, man, F that kid.
That's what they said. That's what he said.
They still chased the kid anyways, and then come to find out it was a trap because a bunch of kids in there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of kids in there.
They had booby traps all over the place and everything, man.
We thought one guy got blowed up, but apparently he didn't.
Thought he got blowed up, and everything. It was down to 3, and then they had the deaf guy, and they had the bag over his head, the kids, and then the lady was like, "Look, let him go. We don't want to harm you. Don't harm us." They was like, "Okay, well."
They wanted the gun.
If he don't move, we won't shoot him.
The kids wanted the gun that the other guy had.
So they said, all right, we'll give you the gun. Just don't shoot him. They said, all right, if he move, we're going to shoot him. So the bigger kid gave the little kid the gun. He said, I won't shoot you, but he will.
Yeah, the 5-year-old will shoot you.
So they took the mask off the deaf guy. The deaf guy looked and saw his friends.
And he started walking.
He's like, oh. They started walking. And she was like, no, don't move him. Bayakasha.
She made a mistake and didn't tell the children that he can't hear.
Right. That would have alleviated all that.
And so I would have wrote that better in the script, because she should have told him that he can't hear, at least.
Yeah, they shot him in the back. He turned to a zombie, which we still don't know why.
We don't know why everybody turns into a zombie, because you get shot in the back. So apparently what we're assuming is if you die and breathe in the air after you die, you turn into a zombie. So that's the only thing we can figure out so far.
So he got up, started chasing him around. That's pretty much the whole episode, was zombie turning around, chasing him. It would lighten them up with bullets, but they wasn't hitting headshots, all body shots.
Body shots don't work.
They finally snuck out and they got out of there. And they were gone. So they thought, they took off, and that's pretty much with them, right? They got out.
Yeah, they finally, the 2 people, that black guy and the white girl, got out.
And the guy that walked by at the beginning of the episode let them out when they was trying to get out.
Yeah, he let them out.
And they locked the zombie back in there in the school.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the other guy.
The white guy we thought was dead.
He actually ended up somewhere inside the school, and he ended up coming up on top. So while he was on top, he said, man, I got to shut me down.
You got to get out of here. He got to figure out a way to get from that school.
So I think we kind of like, well, this is episode 4 and 5, because we're talking about 5 now. Because 5 was all about that guy.
Yeah, 5 was the white guy that we thought got blowed up.
Yeah. When
he hit the booby trap in the school, and we thought he was dead. But apparently in this episode, he wasn't really dead. He just got knocked out. And he was just trying to find his way out that school, and he was on top of the roof and then found a way out.
So the episode 4 was about all of them, and then they got split up, and they got out. But then episode 5, which we're going into now, was about the guy had to get out of school. So they heard the noise, so he's trying to get away. So he still didn't see anybody. He climbed up to the top of the roof, went to the edge. He said, man, now I gotta get down. So he's trying to get down.
He got down.
So he shimmied down the pole, like Frank said. He got on the outside, and he finally got down to the ground. When he got to the ground, he's like, yeah, he felt pretty good. But then he turned around and looked, and he saw the kids was up on the top where he was, and they had
they dropped
a human or something up there.
They dropped him off. No, they dropped the guy. They pushed him off. They pushed the zombie, the deaf guy. They pushed off the top of the roof. He wasn't dead yet.
Well, that wasn't the.
That was the deaf guy.
The deaf guy that was chasing him.
Yeah, they threw him off the top of the roof.
He wasn't that big though.
No, yeah, that was the deaf guy. I think they threw him off the top of the roof. Because there was nobody else to throw off. It wasn't none of the teenagers. They threw the deaf guy off the roof.
Remember when they first came in? They had a guy sitting in a chair.
Oh.
And then they brought a deaf guy in there, but they never said about that.
They threw the guy in the chair off the roof.
So
because
I think, yeah.
But what happened to the deaf guy in the?
He was still trying to come out the door, stuck in the school, and that was it for him. They ain't saying else.
If we see him again, we know. If we don't see him again, we'll know they may have killed him.
Right.
I think they might have killed him.
And
they threw the other guy off the top of the roof.
And when he hit the ground,
chair, he
turned to the zombie, got up and started chasing the other guy.
Chased the guy that we thought died in the school for the whole episode, just chasing him around.
So chasing him around, and he goes and
ain't much to that episode.
Yeah, he hops up on the
school bus, running through buildings and houses, chasing them all over the place.
The zombie couldn't get him while he was up on the bus, and then he lay down for a while. He must have dozed off, woke up.
Zombie was still there.
He didn't see the zombie in the front, so he started looking around the side. He went in the back, and the zombie was in the back. He said, okay, I can get out of here. So he walked on the top of the bus to the front, started coming down, but before he got to the bottom, the zombie popped up. Mm-hmm. And so he jumped back up. The zombie saw how he did it, so the zombie followed him. Now he's on top of the bus. He jumps off the bus on top of this camper, goes through the ceiling. The zombie come over there and they chase him around downtown, all that stuff.
Chasing all over the place. And it ended with him chasing them all over the place. I think it just ended.
What ended up happening, because at first he got out to school. The zombie came in, he thought he got away from him. He went into this grocery store full of food. Instead of eating while he could, he's sitting there just looking around, putting stuff in the grocery cart like he goes. Then he goes up
to the conveyor belt like he's gonna check out.
Go to the conveyor belt, put on it, and then he realized I got these cans. I need a can opener. He goes back for the can opener,
and the zombie comes.
And the zombie comes through the store, and so Chase was throwing the store. So he finally gets out of there. He goes, and when they get him to his firehouse, he gets this axe. So he said, "I'm about to get this dude now." So now the zombie looking for him, and he looking for the zombie. He got an eye on the zombie. He sneaks up behind the zombie
and got caught up in
and
the fire truck.
Next to the
it was a fire truck.
The little rack there. He was standing there.
It was was it a rack?
Yeah, it was a rack right there. He was leaning against the rack. And
was that in the firehouse?
Yeah, inside the firehouse. When the zombie came, he was standing next to the rack. He could look
I think it was
a
net. It was
the net's hanging on a rack. Yeah, right in the firehouse. And when he came, he went to try to hit him. And they got stuck. The zombie chased him some more. So he went around and then end up in this library. What was it? No, another store.
Yeah, it was a lot of stores and a lot of places and a lot of different places and
somebody he was, hey, help, and there was somebody he saw the guy need help. So he ran the store. Zombie went in after him, and the other guy came behind him that was coming to help him. So they started fighting. He ended up shooting the zombie. He ended up stabbing the zombie in the head, and he killed him. So the guy was like, man, thank you. He said, are you all right? And dude's like, yeah.
He bit me.
The stupid thing done bit me.
Well, he already knew he was going to turn into a zombie, so he had to hit him in the head so he could get out. Now, we don't think the next episode is going to deal with this guy anymore. They're going to move on to somebody else. So, they'll come back around to him again, I guess, maybe between now and the next 2, 3, 4 episodes.
Well, we shall see.
It's crazy. I mean, we still don't know why people turn into zombies. So they're a little slow now because we in the 4th episode and they still chasing around individuals throughout the whole episode. So
we're going in. This is episode 3 or 4 that we're doing right now, and we'll go on to episode 5 next.
5 and 6, I guess.
Yeah. So, you have anything else you want to add to this?
No. If you got any ideas on how people turn into zombies, we think it's just it's pretty obvious. If you die, you turn into a zombie because it's in the air. So apparently, as long as you live and you're safe.
Yeah. So that's it for us for now. This is episode 3 and 4 of Black Summer. And this is it for the F&G show.
This is it for the F&G show.
We'll see you next time. We are out.
Out.